What's up guys, it's Sion, and this is going to be a part 2 video for Naruto Online. Now, I thought I kind of was clear on this the first time around, but I guess I kind of wasn't. So you guys know I typically don't like doing sequel videos to something, but in this case I thought that yeah, maybe I should because I left a few things out. Alright, so when you're actually playing in Taiwan and China, which these are both of them right here. This is about topping up, by the way, as well. There's two different things you should know. First of all, in China, the method that I showed you guys, it takes a little bit of time to do. So if you see something that day, you're probably not going to be able to do it that day, but the following day, because they need to verify money, go into China. It's just like almost every process is like that. And you need to also know that money in China Naruto Online and North American Naruto Online now syncs up. I don't know because I said something in the past and effed it up for everybody, my bad if that's what happened, but now it syncs up. It's not, you used to get more for your money in China when it came to topping up. Now you no longer do that. WeChat though, if you do the WeChat method, which I can't verify that actually works, but I do see the actual prices, WeChat you get more for using WeChat. I know there is a way to do it. I have not figured it out quite yet. When I figure that out and I can confirm that you get more, I will make a video on that. But right now WeChat looks like it's the better way to go. But for right now with North America, as far as topping up, $10 equals basically 500 ingots. Just straight up, it's 500 ingots right now. It actually, you know what, it has a little bit left over, and like it's not enough to actually get more ingots. Like you can carry it over to the next time around. So there's that, but it's still like the same thing. Now Taiwan, you actually get a little bit more for your money, and I know people are gonna be like, bruh, Taiwan. Okay, but here's the thing between the both of them. Taiwan overall, the rates for everything is higher. I'm sorry, 1 second. The rates of actually getting ninja is higher in Taiwan. Let me get this free one out the way. And one of the reasons for that is because they stuffed a lot of the ninja all into these singular scrolls. That's part of the reason why. It's not necessarily that anything is broken or anything like that. It's just that there's a lot of ninja in these scrolls, so you're gonna have a higher chance of actually getting something. That's the reason why it seems like it's better overall when you get more stuff. It's just that they have just so many ninja in the scrolls. Of course, with like if you're gonna have like 30-40 ninja in the scroll, of course eventually you're gonna get something because the rates are higher. And it's not like they put any crap in it, it's just that there's just more ninja in the scrolls, so that makes it overall a little bit more better, and then makes it better overall because they don't take anything away from actually getting seal scrolls. So you get seal scrolls a whole lot better in Taiwan than you do in China, and then on top of that you get a whole lot more free stuff. You got the double right here that you see right there. I can do that double. Then you also have, if you open this up in the G box, you also get this stuff that you open up in G box, which you see right here. I missed 4 days so far, which is bad on me, but you get these extra 50 coupons a day. That's 50 coupons a day on top of the coupons you can get. You get like 150 coupons a day freely. So there's no excuse why you can't just save up coupons in a month. 150 times 30, and then excuse me, you know, bam, you got yourself. You can buy stuff. Like they have ninja that's usually between, I think, like 1,500 to 3,000. So you can buy that for free, like free ninja, just pretty much easily. Definitely something that you should think about, and actually see if they have any. I don't remember. No, this is, yeah, this is Lucky Board week. So Lucky Board is pretty much taking over for that, and then the Lucky Board on top of that in Taiwan is far superior than China and North America. Matter of fact, I don't even think I've seen the Lucky Board anymore in China. Did they? I haven't seen that in a while. I hope they didn't get rid of it, but I don't think so. Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while in China. Uh-oh. So definitely think about that. Now you see I have this many parts already, and like you see how cheap Mass Obito is. That like I said, that was triggering me. It's triggering me hard right there. I was like, dog, like why is that so cheap? That one right there is triggering me too. Why am I? And I got the two, bruh. Anyway, But you see already, I spent all of my ingots last stream, last night, and I'm already back up to 126 from me spending it all last stream. That was last night. Last night, that was less than 24 hours ago, and I'm back up to 126. So probably after the 50 that I'm getting is going to be 176. And like, no, bro, like they give you coupons. They ain't scared to give you coupons, man, up in here. So overall, player friendly. Taiwan, money wise, topping up, and playing, you have an easier time in Taiwan than any other region. You can enjoy the game a whole lot more simpler. But with that said, because they offer things so easily and that stuff is easily manipulated by money, it's the most pay to win. This hands down is the most pay to win because it's so easily manipulated. So that's, you have to think about that. But at the same time, the player population in Taiwan is really not that strong. Like these people right here, these like, this is not massive top up numbers right here. It is not hard to get to this number. It really isn't. Like this is actually cheap getting to this number. So just something that you should think about right here. Like, you know, even though it is pay to win, the population isn't that high and people aren't really trying that hard. So you can get up to these numbers. You can get up in top 10 relatively easy. All right. If you want to go from a gameplay standpoint, China has more to offer. China has it's ahead. It's pretty much the prototype for everybody else. All the other regions are following behind it. You have way more competition. Let's go ahead. Got way more competition. It's a whole lot more harder. You see, like, when I'm at the point where I'm just hitting the wall now because, like, in ranked battle, there's nothing I can do in ranked battle now because I'm behind. And, you know, my skill pushed me but so far in ranked battle of actually knowing how to put together a good team and everything else. And you start to see the problem where even if you're good at the game, you see what happened here? Because I'm good, I pushed myself out of 10 servers down to, you know, rank 3,374. But it's going to get close to impossible to actually get by this now, because now I'm facing people who are 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, you know, thousand power stronger than me, because my skill overran my power and my characters now. So now I'm kind of like stuck. I can get to the I'll probably beat like 1 or 2 people or something like that, but I'm not gonna push further ahead than this until my power catches up to my skill. So I either have to top up or start, you know, putting more into my power. So is what it is when it comes to that. Like, you know, it's just the way, it's the nature of the game. That's how it is. You either gotta pay or you gotta grind. It's gonna be one or two. So I'm gotta hit up that grinding, gotta, you know, level myself up and start pushing these characters up, so I start getting my power up so I can start being able to dent these people, and then I'll start pushing ahead further in these ranks. That's just how it goes when it comes to these types of games. Just, you can be skillful, but it just runs out eventually. The same thing goes for this. This is gonna start happening in the solos and the team solos. Like I'm like, you see this guy right here, I'm gonna start running into people like this pretty soon, probably like around 6,000 or 5,000 in that rank level. Actually, if you look right here, this person's at 59. I'm gonna start running into that right here too. You see at 55. So it's going to start happening here too, that even though that I have a pretty good team and a good grasp of the game, skill wise, if your power doesn't match up to your skill, it kind of doesn't matter anymore. You're just going to be stuck. So gotta work on that power. Now with that said, China, if you want to challenge, and you know, some people are intimidated by the language barrier. This stuff is no different, man. I don't know what else to tell you in the language barrier thing, because it's not like the game is any different than when it is in North America. Nothing's different. It's the same stats. All of this stuff is the same thing, except for when they change like minor things. They're supposed to have changed this, but I don't see it. I actually went ahead and tried to see the difference, but I don't see any difference. So I'm going back to that and push over here. So I'm messing up. 1 second, guys. All of these stats, the same stats from North America. Nothing here is different. It never changes. It never ever changes. Like, it's the same stuff that you see in North America. So if you know what it is in North America, you know what it is in China. This is always going to be life. There's always going to be attack. There's always going to be defense. There's always going to be ninjutsu, and that's always going to be resistance. Then you have the secondary skills. It's going to be always initiative. It's going to be always control. It's always going to be combo. It's going to always be injury. Like, you know, it's always going to be HP regen or whatever. Not HP regen. Life. Well, you guys know what I mean. But the same thing. Your resistances is all the same. None of this ever changes. It never ever changes. So to say that, oh, I can't read it, and you don't have to. You know what this stuff is. There comes points where, you know, you have systems that it starts to become a problem and stuff like this. Like, this is starting to become a problem because I can't get a team in China to actually do anything to actually get this. So I have to actually push my power up strong enough that I can start to solo it and actually get those parts. So that's a problem. And I readily admit that that is definitely a problem. See, I have 70, 60, 70 and stuff like that. I have to find a way to do all this. So it is what it is when it comes to that. I just have to get in there and do it. I know what belongs there, or I can go buy it. They do have it up in the events. I could just buy this slot because I know what this slot is already. So yeah. But again, the same type of stats. These are the same symbols back from, and like, as long as you know what the symbols are, you're good to go. You don't really have to worry about anything like that. About the only problem that comes along is what I originally had is I really did not know what the hell to do with this, because it had symbols that I didn't really understand. Eventually I figured out what to do with this, that I had to open up these slots and then I could put the Rainbow Magic Hammer in. That was the only system that had me stuck. I knew what all the power and everything was, but I just didn't know how to open this, because it was a twofold system where I basically needed things from here. As soon as it loads, it's going to be a dick because I got Taiwan up right now too. Flash is just like, I wish they would make a new, like, something else for Flash, because Flash is ass. But anyway, I needed this system. I need to open up things in that system and start getting parts from here and everything. And I didn't know that they were coincided together. And reading them, it doesn't really look like that they coincide together, but they do actually do. So yeah. So with that said, that's all I got for you guys in this video. This ended up way longer than I wanted to be, but I just needed to explain that. Apparently, I just didn't explain it properly in the first one, so I figured that I would do it properly now. So China, if you want to have the best experience as far as like where Naruto Online is going, you should play in China. If you want to have an easier time and just enjoy yourself and just have characters that you normally probably would not get in North America and may not get in China, then you probably should go to Taiwan. That's just the gist of all of it. That's all I got for you guys with this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next video or in streams. And definitely in streams, if you guys notice that I am going for the sponsor button push. Even if you can't stay in the stream, I would really appreciate it if you just leave the stream open and another tab. Viewer count always helps out in the stream, and we're trying to push for it. So I'll catch you guys later, and peace. Hopefully we get it.